Through multiple options, the team of physicians at Advanced Medical Imaging were there to answer any questions I had. If you're experiencing any pain at all and want to get your life back, go to amimaging.com or give them a call at 402-484-6677. Advanced Medical Imaging, located at 7601 Pioneers Boulevard.
Hey there, fellas. It's your girl, Jordan, with Sartor Heyman Jewelry. Allow me to get a bit sappy. For women, jewelry isn't just a gift. It's a timeless symbol of love and appreciation. You have to get this right. No fleeting trends or gadgets will make the impact. Every time she wears it, every time she gets a compliment, you win. Trust me, guys, you'll get your money worth. Until next time, this is Jordan at Sartor Heyman Jewelry. Happy shopping, guys.
Hello, Charlie Stone here, and joining me is Andy Goodyear of Honda of Lincoln. Andy, I was noticing on your website you have more than 150 new 2024 and 2025 Hondas in stock right now.
Yes, we do, Charlie. It's neat when you drive by and see all the cars on our lot, and we have most all models and all different colors available, and we even have more than hundreds on the way. We also have the all-new, all-electric 2024 Honda Prologue in stock right now. We have a few of them to choose from. Plus, qualified buyers get financing from just 1.9% APR.
How about your pre-owned selection?
I talk to a lot of my customers and friends, and they still think that we just sell brand new Hondas, but we sell all different models, make of pre-owned cars, and we have more than 100 to choose from right now.
Well, maybe it's time you come experience the Honda of Lincoln way of doing business. 27th and Yankee Hill Road, or online at hondaoflincoln.com.
Rain, snow, or shine, John Henry's is here to keep your home's plumbing systems working properly no matter what kind of weather Nebraska throws at us. From unclogging toilets and drains to installing new water heaters and water treatment systems, John Henry's is your plumbing expert in the Lincoln and Omaha communities. Visit us at calljh.com or call
John Henry's.
435-5555. John Henry's Plumbing, Heating and Air,
and Electrical.
The Sleep Gallery at Schaefer's can help take the labor out of your Labor Day. Rest easy with special Labor Day savings so you can transform your restless night into a perfect sleep. And it all starts on a new Serta Perfect Sleeper mattress, now with up to $700 in Labor Day savings. Or you can get up to $1,200 off on a new Beauty Rest Black mattress when you add an adjustable base. Plus, get up to 48 months interest-free. Transform your sleep and rest easy this Labor Day in the Sleep Gallery at Schaefer's.
It's time to go one-on-one with DP. Coming at you live from the Coppel Chevrolet GMC studios. Here is your host, Derek Pearson. Brought to you by Mary Ellen's Food for the Soul on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
It is football season, and it's glorious. It's glorious. Oh, click, clack, click, clack. Cleats on the asphalt, pads popping, the communication in space, the different smells, sights, and sounds. Cities, communities, towns all look and sound different during football season, and we love it for. 402-464-5685. If you want to ask questions, be a part of what we're doing, you can, and you can follow us on the live video streams on the app. You can follow us on LO, YouTube, X, etc. And for anybody that has questions, or you can shout out tonight, we have passes for the Salt Dog. They've got their final home series tonight, tomorrow, Thursday. If you want to just take the family, perfect opportunity, just hit us up on the Sartor Heyman text line, and we can hook you up. Because it's football season, there are sights and sounds, things that we've become familiar with. Harrison Orange, kind sir, play this man's music.
The autumn wind is a pirate, blustering in from sea. With a rollicking song, he sweeps along, swaggering boisterously. His face is weather-beaten. He wears a hooded sash, with a silver hat about his head and a bristling black mustache. He growls as he storms the country, a villain big and bold. And the trees all shake and quiver and quake as he robs them of their gold. The autumn wind is a raider, pillaging just for fun. He'll knock you round and upside down and laugh when he's conquered and won.
Magnificent.
Man, Ed Sable really did some stuff. He really raised a generation of football fans. You know,
He really did. He
Yeah.
really did. Let's bring him in. Fairfax Football Academy, their own Coach Barry Thompson, PT. What's happening, baby?
I can't call it. Let's go. Football season.
Hey, Harrison, I don't even think you got this news. That in 2 weeks, we will do this show with Barry Thompson in studio.
That is news to me.
He's coming he's going to that week of Colorado. We'll do a one-on-one. We'll move some of the shows around to do it while he's here.
Yeah.
But we'll have him on old school, but I'm also going to have him on one-on-one
in
here
studio. I love it.
Right? And you know what's going I'm going to make him cook too.
All right, we'll cook some.
Make him cook too.
There's going to be a lot of mouths to Lincoln coming out.
Hey, be a whole bunch of people trying to hang out at the mill when Barry Thompson's cooking. BT, it's that time of year. College football officially kicks off. And the story, this season is so finitely connected to quarterbacks and quarterback play.
Yes.
That Georgia Tech and Florida State kicked this thing off in Dublin, Ireland. They went across the pond, went to the great greens of Dublin.
Yes.
And what had happened was Florida State brought in DJ Uiagalelei and said,
he's been around.
Well, right? But here's what happens. Georgia Tech said, we're going to do less, better.
Yes. Early in the season, that's real important.
Right? That we forget that if you can run the ball, it transcends a whole lot of other things.
You know, as much as the game changed, there are certain principles that will never change, right? And that is that you have to play defense, right? You have to be able to run the ball when you want to and when you have to, yes? Mm-hmm. And when you throw it, you got to take care of the ball.
Well, through that, and I think we often miss identifying that thing, take care of the ball, because from the quarterback position, it means a whole lot of other different things.
Yeah.
Right.
Well,
there's a different level of responsibility, right?
Yeah. From a team perspective, you talk about winning. If you go offensively and you don't have any penalties, right, and you don't turn the ball over, that alone is going to put you in a lot of games.
But you say that so simply. Hey man, hey guys, just don't give them the ball, and we got a pretty good chance of winning.
I've been around some good coaches, and one of the things I learned about being a head coach is that you have to have something that's extremely important to you, and you choose which one of those things is extremely important. And some of the successful guys I've been around, they emphasize their thing is they never wanted a player to fumble the ball. The teams just don't fumble. That's not what they do. So, you know, it really starts from the top. You know, how are you going to prosecute this thing?
But that's so funny because we've been in those rooms. And listen, to ask a quarterback who's going to touch the ball in every play,
right?
One, you have to take it from somebody else, which means you're affected.
Yes.
Receive it while processing.
Yes.
Then maneuver said football safely.
Right.
To your next mesh point transition, whether it's play action or final step of your drop.
There is 3 parts to it. You've got the pre-snap understanding.
That's why I brought it up. Let's go.
There's 3 parts to it. You got your pre-snap understanding. You've got to process things in the middle of your drop and then process things at the top of your drop. And the big thing is it's easy to say it, but you've got to be coached on all of those things, right? Like how do I want you to look at the field with this call? All right, which defender are we going to as we're getting in the drop. How are we going to look at him to decide whether we're going to throw or not throw? And then when I get to the top of my drop or whenever I'm supposed to be throwing, is it a go or no go? All of that has to be coached or learned the hard way. Yeah. So it's complicated. You know what I tell a lot of quarterbacks when the first, I get with them, and you and I are big on first things first. I got a quarterback getting ready to go in the game and it's hyped up, and I said, "Hey," and they'll go, "What?" And I said, "Get the snap. Get the snap. We can play football after that."
And then sometimes you forget that there's a big guy who's just had like 30 concussions consecutively with a 300-pound dude on his head. He's got sweaty hands and his fingers are bruised up from throwing it into hard plastic for 30 plays. Oh, that dude's got to safely deliver it and protect you at the same time.
Yeah. It's funny you were mentioning centers in the last thing. I was just looking at TV last night, and I said, "Do you realize what those guys do?" And I was just talking in the living room to my wife, and I said, there's a guy who gets down. He has the ball in his hand. Now, he's got to remember all the variations and all the calls and, all the things that can happen in a short space in a very quick time. But the main thing is when he moves his ball, that guy that's about 6 inches from him is moving while his hand is between his legs. And he's expected to go block this 300-pound dude or contain him or stop him or jolt him with one hand until he gets the other hand up. It's an amazing thing centers do.
And then remembering that this leather object, which has weird shape to it on purpose.
Yes.
Right? That you've got to transition that, secure it, get out of the way.
Yes.
Of the 300-pound dudes.
Yeah.
And then get to a meeting point with more decisions in play.
Right.
Whether it be the running game, which is one set, and again, safely, securely, on time, and on purpose.
Yeah.
Package it to a running back who then needs to get away from the quarterback as quickly as possible.
Yeah, the only guy on a football field who's not dependent is the center.
Yeah.
He's the only guy who's not dependent. I mean, he can do whatever he wants. He can miss a snap count, snap it early, but he's the only guy on a football field that is not dependent. And there's a reason why they call it the ultimate team sport, because it really is. Everybody relies on everybody else on the field, off the field to do their jobs. You talked about the communication, coming down the booth. Is it clear? Is it concise? Do I understand it? Did you flip something on me? Is it different than the game plan? Right? That lines of communication. Is it succinct? Is it efficient? Can I get it in time? That decision maker starts up top. Does he have it? It's a really, really dependent sport.
Barry, then it becomes a real science project. Right? Because remember, rule 1, take care of the ball. Don't turn it over. Don't turn it off. But hey, you're going to ask him to avoid 3, 4, 5, and sometimes 6 large, angry human missiles.
Or to stand there while they're coming.
Right? Right?
One or the other, yes.
Right?
Yeah.
Escape or deliver through a dirty or clean window, depending on the situation, circumstance.
Right.
A missile.
Right. And you're describing a situation. You're describing a situation where everything goes relatively according to plan.
Right.
The other CPU that they're carrying is when a particular play goes bad based on down, distance, time, and score. The good ones seem to always understand what to do in that moment too. And so that's another kind of, megabyte of information that they're carrying in their brain too, in addition to the play, in addition to, what they're doing. So yeah, there's a lot of information that's being processed on both sides of the ball for every position. And then somehow it all gets coordinated and we enjoy watching.
Hey, Barry.
Yeah.
Hey, Barry.
Yeah.
Then it's, hey, make the right decision and throw this dart.
Yeah.
Through 11 defenders.
For everybody who sits there and throws at TV and they're going to cuss quarterbacks, I know we're going to talk about them.
Yeah.
I wish that they could get behind those guys in live action and just in a safe distance and you would be amazed at how decisions are made. To see the game from that, we see it from the all 22, right? We see it. The television can help tell the story where the ball is. We don't know about anything else that's going on, but we can see the ball. Sometimes you're lucky enough to get to that all 22. You may see some movements, and you may not know exactly what they mean and what's coming and where they're going. But their view is at that ground level, right? That not even, the cameras they stick on the helmet.
Yep.
They don't even have that view because the camera's higher than their eyesight.
Right.
So even that's misleading, right?
They need one to show all the feet.
the little tiny feet.
Yeah, they need to show the feet because if you want to talk about a quarterback, I've asked you this question several times, whether a quarterback's made from the ground up or from the head down.
Yes.
Right? The footwork, that foot camera could answer some questions for us.
It can. And then they get skillful enough that even if that's kind of messed up, they're still delivering the ball and doing all kinds of things. So, at the base level, I take a guy out in the field, we're teaching mechanics. There's a little line. I ask them to line their heels up, and we start there. This is the way the foot's going to be placed, and that type of thing. So you're right, it is from the ground up. And then the footwork that gets involved with a lot of times just being efficient as a passer has to be learned. It's not jumping through hurdles, and although that develops feet, but the footwork I'm really concerned about with is, are we being efficient with our feet to do the things that we need to be able to do? And from the ground up.
As we walk into week 0, and for the Huskers,
right,
it's all eyes. As much as we'd like to be fair and go, God, it'll go as the big guys go. It'll go as the big guys go. It'll defense wins championships. But on the marquee and on the ticket and in the game program and on the lips of Husker fans everywhere is the name Dylan Raiola. And right. So I'll ask you, how do you monitor, maintain, and boundary the mind of a young quarterback playing in front of 90,000 people?
Don't know, never done it, but I just know that in general, when you have a young guy, everything's relative. You put a guy out on a Friday night and he's been dreaming about being a varsity player. It's a big moment for him too. So you do want to early reduce and do things that you execute well. You just want to, and it's something that you want to do for all your players, really. You should be setting them all up for success, right? So you want them to do things that he knows he can do, that if something goes wrong, he knows why it went wrong. And one of the most useful questions I've always used with young quarterbacks is, good or bad, I ask them, what did you see? They complete a pass. I want to know what they saw. They pass is incomplete. They, God forbid, throw an interception. I want to know what they saw. That conversation tells me how much information they're processing, maybe how much more coaching I need to do, how much more understanding of situations. Because with young guys, a lot of times in the beginning, they'll come back with a bunch of BS, to be honest with you. They'll just make up something, and you'll go, okay, we got to really work. We got to really slow this down. We got to really make you understand. And that's really important with an inexperienced quarterback, to find out what they're seeing and how they're seeing things.
Through all of it, the natural mind space for elite quarterbacks. And if you're starting at this level, you're an elite quarterback.
Yep.
But if you're trying to be more elite, the thing is maybe to do too much, right? But
there can be a tendency. There can be a tendency to do too much. And talking about Dylan, I've said it several times. If they come out and play like they did in the spring game, he's going to have a monster season. And I mean, the what they were asking him to do and how the team was able to play defense and how the team was able to run, it really set a platform for him to easily execute things that he could recognize and see and make great decisions off of. And if they play that way, he's going to have a fantastic season. Now, the deal changes when a young guy feels that he has to do superhuman things, right? And that's when they kind of get in trouble, right? Because you get outside the box, you forget that you have these teammates. And I think the best thing about setting a young quarterback up in that type of situation is that it will eventually dawn on them that there is a way to win a football game. And in that context, they can figure out, all right, what is it I need to do to help us win a football game, right? And it's get the first down. It's not missing the layup. It's making the read that we talked about. It's not making a dumb decision with the ball. Sometimes it's understanding when the play is over. Sometimes the play is over and it's time to get on the field. It's okay to punt. Those types of things. Understanding field position. You get the ball, you want to score. We're at the -40. Let's get 10 yards first. Let's focus on that. What do I have to do to get this ball to the 50? Okay, I've done that. What do I have to do to get this ball to the 40? Okay, now we're getting in a position where we can score. We're going to give, if we don't, right, we're going to give the ball back in a disadvantaged position to the offense. So that type of thinking starts to hopefully takes place if a guy is observant with pieces around him. And if he's smart, then that becomes a whole nother thing, right? That becomes a ball game. Now you're talking about playing like Purdy, right? You're talking about playing like Brady, that type of thing. So it looks like he's got a good structure to be successful. I'm sure he's going to do some wow things. But I'm excited. I'm not even in Lincoln. I'm excited.
Yeah, it's going to be pretty amazing. Barry Thompson, Fairfax Football Academy. We're going to take a break. When we come back, I want to break down. We're talking about great quarterbacks. I want to find out who your list of great quarterbacks are. Currently, guys in the NFL, guys who, you know what, if you can buy 10 tickets to watch them play, or it could even be, you know what, I'd like to get in the huddle with them. Who would the 10 guys be from the NFL? And that's a list. So we'll get Barry Thompson's top 10 quarterback list when we come back to one-on-one.
Experience a cleaner tomorrow with Niederhaus Refuse. Whether it's weekly residential pickups, large-scale commercial disposals, recycling, or roll-off, Niederhaus's team is here with reliable, efficient service and the most advanced solutions. Discover the difference that a committed and experienced waste management company can make. Niederhaus Refuse has been in business for over 100 years and is family-owned and operated since 1921. Call Niederhaus Refuse at 402-475-8361 and visit their website at nbrefuselincoln.com to learn more or sign up for your service today.
NEPCO is hiring CDL drivers for Ready Mixed Concrete, Husker Concrete, and Beatrice Concrete. NEPCO offers great pay, medical and retirement benefits, paid time off, and they pay for CDL training. Apply today and start your new career with a $2,500 hiring bonus. From NEPCO's beginning in 1908, it's the employees that have formed the company's solid foundation. Start your career today. Visit nebcoinc.com. That's NEBCOINC.com.
With the Planet Fitness Black Card, you don't just get a great workout, you get a great perk out because your membership is packed with perks. For $1 down and $24.99 a month, you'll get perks like access to any of our 2,400 clean and spacious locations. Bring your friend anytime and both work out with tons of equipment that'll give you that big fitness energy. Relax in the Black Card spa and more. Work out and perk out with the PF Black Card. Join for just $1 down and $24.99 a month. Hurry, this deal ends soon. See Home Club for details.
Your home is your empire. Protect it with Empire Fence. Get a free instant quote with the online estimating tool at empire-fence.com. See an upfront estimate with no hidden fees. An Empire Fence can provide privacy and improve the appearance of your home. Keep kids and pets in or out of your yard. Increase security and add value to your property. Visit empire-fence.com now to view the stylish and maintenance-free possibilities for your home and get a free instant online quote. Let Empire Fence protect your empire.
At Union Bank, people don't have your money. Your money has people. First home people, investment people, people who answer the phone and your chats, dream car people, dream retirement people, driving your dream car in your dream retirement people, small business people, credit card people, and all the other people you need. At Union Bank, our people help you do more than you dreamed possible. So stop in and say hello. We can't wait to see you. Union Bank and Trust. Member FDIC.
Riddles Jewelry is excited to be celebrating 65 years. 65 years of so many incredible memories celebrating with each of your special moments. In celebration of the 65th Riddles Jewelry anniversary, we will be offering up to 40% off all engagement rings and all diamond fashion jewelry. The excitement doesn't stop there. Riddles Jewelry is also offering 18 months, 0% interest, and $0 down financing on all qualifying purchases. Riddles Jewelry has always been known for incredible customer service, one of the largest selections of engagement rings, and don't forget about the on-site jeweler. Come celebrate with us at Riddles Jewelry, your one-stop diamond shop with exclusive Levian jewelry, Pandora Charm jewelry, and more. All at Riddles inside Gateway Mall.
Are you a veteran looking for a new companion animal? A dog, a cat, or maybe something else? The Nebraska Department of Veterans Affairs Vets Get Pets program can cover up to $350 of your pet adoption fees. Visit veterans.nebraska.gov/vetsgetpets to learn more about program requirements and how to apply. Want to help support the program? Get your Vets Get Pets specialty license plates from the Nebraska DMV. Sponsored by the Nebraska Department of Veterans Affairs. Aired with the Nebraska Broadcasters Association and this station.
This is former Husker and NFL linebacker Jay Foreman. For years, I've suffered from degenerative problems in both of my ankles, but thanks to a thorough and thought-out plan provided by Advanced Medical Imaging, I was able to get my life back with the least amount of pain as possible. While working through multiple options, the team of physicians at Advanced Medical Imaging were there to answer any questions I had. If you're experiencing any pain at all and want to get your life back, go to amimaging.com or give them a call at 402-484-6677. Advanced Medical Imaging, located at 7601 Pioneers Boulevard.
Hey there, fellas. It's your girl Jordan with Sartor Heyman Jewelry. Allow me to get a bit sappy. For women, jewelry isn't just a gift. It's a timeless symbol of love and appreciation. You have to get this right. No fleeting trends or gadgets will make the impact. Every time she wears it, every time she gets a compliment, you win. Trust me, guys, you'll get your money worth. Until next time, this is Jordan at Sartor Heyman Jewelry. Happy shopping, guys.
Hello, Charlie Stone here, and joining me is Andy Goodyear of Honda of Lincoln. Andy, I was noticing on your website you have more than 150 new 2024 and 2025 Hondas in stock right now.
Yes, we do, Charlie. It's neat when you drive by and see all the cars on our lot, and we have most all models and all different colors available, and we even have more than hundreds on the way. We also have the all-new, all-electric 2024 Honda Prologue in stock right now. We have a few of them to choose from, plus qualified buyers get financing from just 1.9% APR.
How about your pre-owned selection?
I talk to a lot of my customers and friends, and they still think that we just sell brand new Honda, but we sell all different models, make of pre-owned cars, and we have more than 100 to choose from right now.
Well, maybe it's time you come experience the Honda of Lincoln way of doing business. 27th and Yankee Hill Road, or online at hondaoflincoln.com.
You're listening to One-on-One with DP, sponsored by Mary Ellen's Food for the Soul on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Welcome back. One-on-one. DP, Coach Barry Thompson. We're talking quarterbacks. And through all of it, there are ideals. There are people that you look at and you go, okay, one, they figured out a thing or two. Two, they've excelled at a thing or two. And because of that, their production and the result is something different, elevated, exceptional. So we'll get the first five, Barry Thompson.
Okay.
Give me the second five of your quarterbacks from the NFL.
The second five. Let me explain. I'll give you a second five.
Okay.
For me, winning is really important. So that
what?
I'm just saying, winning for me is really important. So
what are you talking
there's going to be certain guys at the top tier now. So when you ask about the bottom five, it is a group of guys, older quarterbacks who are good quarterbacks. They have been good quarterbacks. They can have really good seasons. They've been to Super Bowls, and so those right on my list are kind of the bottom three. I have Rodgers, I had Stafford, and I have Jared Goff, right?
Yep.
Those are guys that have been through it. If things are right, they may seem a little down, but they could have really good seasons. At the bottom, I'm putting 9. I'll put C.J. Stroud. I'm really interested in which one of these young guys will jump up, and I think one of them will. I'm giving CJ the nod because he's already got a year under his belt. He's already kind of showed us what he can do. Real interested to see if he'll follow that up. In that 10th spot, you could put any of the young guys. I think Jaden Daniels has a good chance. There's guys like Russell Wilson and Deshaun Watson, Kirk Cousins. Any of those guys with a good season could pop up into the 10th spot for me. But as we focus on the top, for me, it's Mahomes and it's Purdy. They've won Super Bowls. They know how to do it. And they're in organizations where, so to me, it's really interesting watching a quarterback at that level navigate everything, right? The pressure of doing it over again, repeating is something different than just getting there once. Right below that, I have the guys who are uber talented, but have yet to figure it out. Burrows, Jackson, and Allen, right? All intriguing leaders, can really play their behinds off. But like I said, for me, winning's really important. So how do they figure that out? And then in this slot, I've got 3 guys who are really good quarterbacks, and they deserve all to be in the top. But for me, they're not going to be in the top because unless they have the seasons they're supposed to have. And that's Jalen, that's Dak, and that's Justin Herbert. You know, they all are prominent quarterbacks, but until they have the season that they're supposed to have, till Dak finds a way to win a playoff game at Dallas with everything. And Jalen, he finds a way to kind of get there all the way, you know, and Justin, you know, is he and Harbaugh, is that the right formula for him? Because he's shown such great ability, but is that the right formula for him to really take this thing and tear it up? So that's my list, a little more than 10. I think it's 12 actually, but those are my guys. Those are the guys I'm watching. I'm intrigued by.
Where do you put Jordan Love directly?
Well, that's it. You know, I don't know. I have him written down, right? I put him in the group of, quote, young guys. He's been in the league longer than the young guys, but until he has that season where he kind of emerges, does he win, you know, the NFC? You know, does he get him to a championship game? That's it. And understand, these guys are all great. You know, you can go to the bottom half. You talk about Big and Kirk Cousins and, you know, the young guys. They're all great. But if you're asking me to take 10 that I'm really looking at before the season, these are the 10 that I'm looking for that I think are in position to do what they're expected to do, to lead their team certain ways. Wouldn't be surprised about Jordan. Trevor Lawrence shows promises, but he still turns the ball over a little bit too much. You don't know whether that is because he's trying too hard or he feels that to make the pressure. You got the young guys, Caleb and Justin, are real intriguing, right? And you still have Deshaun and Russell Wilson. Russ could be up in that tier with, in my book, with Aaron Rodgers, with those guys, right? Because he's that type of quarterback. He's been there, he knows what to do. But you don't know what you're going to get out of him right now. So that's my 10.
Give me your report on Tua Tagovailoa.
Yeah, I like him, right? I like him a lot. He's exciting, but, you know, how do you put it together? How do you put it together? That's what's always intriguing to me. They've got all these pieces down. They were kind of sexy with their new offense until the coordinators got it, yes. He's extremely accurate. I'll give him credit. He's found a way to stay healthy, right? First couple times he got taken out and everybody thought he should quit, right? Remember that? He should retire. So he's fought his way through that. I just don't know what's going to happen with him. And that's the thing. How do I put him in that top 10 going into the season if I don't know, I don't have a feeling for what he's going to produce or what his team's going to produce?
Harrison is here rubbing his hands in his temples. He must hear about Caleb Williams.
Caleb is exciting. Caleb is uber exciting. You know, but he's new. He's a rookie. So there's a certain vibe around the Bears that's a little bit different, right? You know, they haven't had a vibe like that in a while. You know, Ditka had a vibe. So there could be something going on there, and you could see something out of him. But I don't know. It's different. If you ask me who are the top 10 exciting quarterbacks, Caleb's going to be on my list. And I hate saying that because he's a DMV guy, right? He's a DMV dude. So I'm pulling for him. Believe me, he's not far from here. So I'm pulling for him. But if you're asking me going in right now, who are the, and it hurts me that I can't put a Raider on that list.
Well,
It's
that
killing
was the
me.
next question. That was the next
Yeah.
question because
It's killing me. It's
Minshew magic. Still got it.
yeah. What I mean, what really?
It's
We're-
killing me. It's
listen,
killing me.
Barry, it pained me to think that of the literally just the placeholder
Yeah.
that he's in a group that if you said Daniel Jones, Jacoby Brissett,
Yeah.
and Gardner Minshew,
Come on.
you're not.
Yeah. I mean, listen,
You're
and-
not wrong.
Yeah,
Right?
I know. But people to the point I want to get across, anybody's listening. It's easy for us to sit up here and say Gardner Minshew and Jacoby Brissett and those guys that are journeymen and Geno Smith and that group. But I'm telling you, they're the best in the world. They really
Yep.
are.
Yep.
I mean, this is me looking at just a row of really ripe tomatoes and deciding that I want these 10, right? And so, yeah, you might be a little frustrated if Geno's your quarterback. You might be a little frustrated with Jacoby Brissett, and you're wondering why, what's the May kid isn't in or whatever.
Right, Drake
You
May.
wonder why Joe Milton's not in.
Right.
But understand the volume of offense that a professional quarterback has to carry into a game. It is no joke. Like when you sit there and you watch and you see a play and you go, oh my gosh, how'd they do that play? Well, that's the stack of information that they were carrying in the game. And it just takes a lot of maturity to kind of get that stuff down. While you let me ramble, let me say one thing. I am excited by Bo Nix and his matchup with Sean Payton, because Sean is one of those guys who can look at a quarterback and knows what he wants. And so you look at that and you watch the way he kind of moved around and made some plays. I think he's an interesting young guy to watch, that a lot of people aren't talking about. But it was really interesting watching him in the preseason.
Yeah, Chris Raff just threw his hat in the air. Like,
Yeah, I'm a Raider fan. I hate saying this stuff.
I know it pains you. It pains you at all.
Yeah,
So
it does.
if Patrick Mahomes is QB1, who is QB2?
I'm saying Purdy right now, and it doesn't have anything to do with who's flashes. I've told you for years, I love Lamar. I love him, right? But this is professional football, and so to me, it is about winning championships. It is about getting teams into the playoffs. It is about having success in the playoffs. Doesn't mean you're a bad quarterback, but man, it seems like that is the challenge. That's the mountain you're trying to climb. So why wouldn't you go with two guys that have climbed it and say 1 and 2? I don't care what you like. Purdy got it done. Mahomes has gotten it done repeatedly. And I actually think Burrows has a similar mindset to Mahomes. I really do. Of all those guys, I don't know them, but my impression is that Burrows has the same mindset as Mahomes, but he hadn't been able to put together the season. It's been injured and, all those kind of things. If you're asking me mindset, I love those two guys. Love those two guys.
Yeah. I mean, and I think that's the big thing, right? That if you're talking about quarterback play, the individual has preferences, winning being a priority at the top of it, style of play, right? What are you able to do? Can you win no matter what you have? Is there a running game required? What type of running game? What spread are you working off of? Do you have top tier receivers? There's a whole bunch of questions that you also have to factor in. But I'd like the fact that, again, if Mahomes is 1A and Purdy, look, the last we saw, they were the last two quarterbacks standing. So there's juice to the squeeze, as we say. We'll throw it a break. When we come back, we'll close out one-on-one by asking Barry Thompson, what are you cooking? We'll do that.
Yeah, let's go. Let's eat, baby.
Your business runs like a well-oiled machine. It's important that your actual machines do too. Stern is here to make sure you don't have to worry about that. They provide solutions for heavy equipment and automotive fuels, lubricants, and equipment guard options. And with Stern's commitment to customer service for the past 40 years, you know you have a partner to help support your operations for years to come. Contact Roger at Stern Company by calling 1-800-477-2744 or visit them online at stern.co. Stern Company, where problems meet solvers.
Rain, snow, or shine, John Henry's is here to keep your home's plumbing systems working properly no matter what kind of weather Nebraska throws at us. From unclogging toilets and drains to installing new water heaters and water treatment systems, John Henry's is your plumbing expert in the Lincoln and Omaha communities. Visit us at calljh.com or call
John Henry's.
435-5555. John Henry's Plumbing, Heating and Air.
and electrical.
Liberty Law Group is committed to the defense of liberty for those accused and the pursuit of justice for those injured. Liberty Law Group's relentless trial attorneys specialize in criminal defense and personal injury law. We believe in treating every client with respect, compassion, and understanding. We know that navigating the legal system is stressful and overwhelming, but Liberty Law Group will carry that burden for you. When you're facing legal issues, make the right call. 877-42-LIBERTY. That's 877-42-LIBERTY.
Ready to score big with your projects? Look no further than Edward Stone, the MVP of natural stone for over 2 decades. Edward Stone is cranking out over 30,000 square feet every week and offers a winning lineup of over 70 quality natural veneer stone selections. Their unbeatable variety and experienced team will ensure your project is a success, whether it's a home renovation or a commercial build. And hey, they're not just about stone. They've got an all-star lineup of fireplaces, cast stone, brick, and much more. Swing by one of their locations in Lincoln or Omaha today and experience the Edward Stone difference, your reliable choice for over 20 years.
Stevens & Smith Construction is a full-service, employee-owned concrete company that specializes in residential and commercial foundations and flat work. They've been a leader in the concrete industry since 1971, with nearly 250 employees combining for more than 2,000 years of service. With locations in Lincoln, Omaha, and Kansas City, they're united in quality, integrity, and professionalism to create excellence in construction. Learn more today at stevensandsmith.com.
Announcing Acres' end of summer sales event. Acres has dropped its prices on select late model John Deere tractors, combines, and corn heads. Act now and upgrade your equipment before harvest season. Trade in your old equipment today and get unbelievable discounts that could save you over $100,000. With great financing options and our A-plus support, there's no better time to buy. Visit your local Acres store or see the huge savings at acres.com. That's AKRS.com to see the best prices in the nation.
Ticket listeners know a dream team when they see one. At Applied Connective, we've been in the game for 20 years and have developed a team of world-class leaders in all things IT. From cybersecurity and Microsoft products to physical security, audio video, infrastructure, business phone systems, and anything in between. Head to our website to check out real reviews and testimonials and sign up for a free tech consultation right now at appliedconnective.com.
This is former Husker and NFL linebacker Jay Foreman. For years, I've suffered from degenerative problems in both of my ankles, but thanks to a thorough and thought-out plan provided by Advanced Medical Imaging, I was able to get my life back with the least amount of pain as possible. While working through multiple options, the team of physicians at Advanced Medical Imaging were there to answer any questions I had. If you're experiencing any pain at all and want to get your life back, go to amimaging.com or give them a call at 402-484-6677. Advanced Medical Imaging, located at 7601 Pioneers Boulevard.
Big box stores are tempting for buying equipment for your high schooler in sports or for yourself in your sports leisures. But buying new is awfully expensive. Why not go somewhere with new and used options? Play It Against Sports has quality, slightly to gently used equipment, and 50% of their inventory is actually new equipment. And it's more than baseball, softball, and golf. They also have equipment for disc golf, fitness, hockey, and more. Plus, they're always buying products. Bring your gear you're done with and get trade money on the spot. Play It Against Sports at 48th and Vine.
Ready to add a dash of Southern flavor to your week? At Wings and Rings, their brand new Southern fried wings have arrived for a limited time. Indulge in the irresistible goodness of large, traditional bone-in wings coated in a crispy beer batter and fried to perfection. Try them with hot honey or any other sauces. And for those busy summer days coming up, look no further than their Southern Fried Wings Family Bundle. Wings and Rings, 2 Lincoln locations on O Street or Village Lane.
Hey Husker Nation, this is Todd Euler, two-time national champion, here to talk to you about Window World Lincoln. At Window World, we specialize in replacement windows, doors, siding, and roofing. Whether you're looking to enhance the beauty of your home or increase its energy efficiency, we've got you covered. And here's the best part. We offer the best for less. Our team is dedicated to providing top quality products and exceptional service at affordable prices. We want to earn your business and make your home improvement dreams a reality. So why wait? Contact Window World Lincoln today at 464-7313 or visit our website at windowworldlincoln.com. Window World Lincoln, where quality meets affordability.
As a proud member of the Roofing and Solar Reform Alliance, Coalition Restoration stands out by providing thorough property assessments, personalized customer service, and top-notch craftsmanship. With years of experience in the industry, Coalition Restoration has built a notable reputation for having a team filled with skilled professionals and possessing the expertise to handle any roofing project, big or small. Visit their website today for a free roof assessment at www.coalitionrestoration.com or give them a call at 402-607-8186.
You're listening to One-on-One with DP, sponsored by Mary Ellen's Food for the Soul on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Final segment with Barry Thompson, the coach.
Yeah, sorry about that. My computer was about to die.
No,
so I had to go give it some juice before.
Hey, man, understood the thing that we're doing. Barry Thompson, the question that is being asked: what do you cook? What do you cook?
Really simple tonight. Had some Cuban coleslaw and a pan-seared steak, and we basted it with butter and garlic and rosemary. So for the Cuban slaw, just got some green cabbage. You get some red. I think it's actually purple cabbage and some carrots. And you guys know how to cut that stuff up. But the vinaigrette is something called sour orange. You can use one lemon and a lime that gives you the kind of flavor of what's called a sour orange. You squeeze that in there. You put a quarter cup of red wine vinegar, a little bit of oregano, salt and pepper, a little bit, maybe 2 or 3 cloves of garlic minced up, olive oil to your taste. If you want it 1 to 1 or 2 to 1, some people have that. A little bit of oregano, and that goes in. A little bit of parsley into the vinaigrette, a little bit of not parsley, cilantro, a little bit of green onions into the vinaigrette. Let that stuff kind of marinate, and then just pour it all over, and it's just a wonderful, kind of refreshing, non-mayonnaise coleslaw. With the pan-seared steak, just a little technique. I'm sure a lot of people know it, but as you're finishing it in the pan, when you get close to being done, lower the heat, put some butter in there, put a sprig of rosemary, whatever herb you like, and then you tilt the pan and you take a spoon, and that hot oil, that butter, and the drippings from the pan, you just keep spooning that over the meat as it's finishing. And then, of course, you got to let your meat rest and cut it up. It was a good eat. I'm going to go get some more when we're done.
Yeah, I'm with you, brother. It's Monday night. This is the last Monday night of no Monday Night Football, so we're moving forward pretty quickly.
Yeah.
In these next 2 weeks. But here's the question, Coach.
Sure.
What is the MVP of football food? What is the MVP?
Oh man, I would think the chili is a solid go-to, but if we're talking about football and that weather, chili's a solid. You can't go wrong with chili. You can't go wrong with ribs. But I'm going to tell you, you can't go wrong with a good pot of chicken sausage gumbo either, or chicken sausage jambalaya. That will feed a lot of people for a lot. You can adjust your heat levels. So I'm going to go with – I got a co-MVP. It'll be Texas. I love Texas chili.
Okay.
So I'm going to go with Texas chili.
Okay.
And then I'm going to say chicken sausage jambalaya is going to be right behind.
See, I would have thought that, and we've had this. Rashawn and I have had this debate where it's wings,
mm-hmm.
and then Farley will tell you that it's a burger, like it's just like a burger.
Yeah,
you can't mess it up. Football food,
right?
And of course,
right.
For my family, it's pizza.
Okay.
Like it's the layup. It's the layup of all layups.
Yeah.
But what's your pizza go to, Barry Thompson?
Pizza. There's a place around here called Pupatella's. I'm a meat lovers guy. They do the Napoleon style, Neapolitan style of pizza, where they cook it in these special wood ovens, or ovens got to be certified. And it's a really thin type of pizza. Really good, but it's definitely got to have some meat on it for me. Pizza, but a good pizza is a good pizza. I'm not going to get mad.
Right,
you bring me a slice that's good, I'm going to eat it.
Well, I'm just trying. We're plotting like your menu for when you get here, where we're going.
If,
like
if it has to be pizza, I like meat lovers. I also like is different combination. Pepperoni and onions is a pretty good combination. Pepperoni and onions is pretty good.
I don't think you go wrong with any of that. There's several places that we want to go there. Of course, Mary Ellen's. We're going to take you there. And, let you meet Charles and try his cuisine. You got to meet Chubbs from Soulful Casino.
Okay,
to go get his. We've got the Big Ten Sports Cafe right around the corner now. It's a block away.
Right.
Their menu's pretty exceptional. Buffalo Wings and Rings, of course. There's our partners doing their thing. You're gonna eat when you're here.
So let me clear some up. Sometimes people think because I cook, I'm kind of a food snob. I am not. If it tastes good, I'm there. I'm like I've eaten squirrel, I've eaten rabbit, I've had chitlins, I've had hog maw, I've had hog jowl. So if it's good, I don't really care. Like, I'm not a white napkin table, I need wine guy. It's just that I like food that just tastes good. That's all. So if it tastes good, I'm all about it.
Well, we're gonna plot and plan.
All right. We'll have to plot him down for the Testicle Festival.
Yeah.
Double down on that.
Hey, you joke about the Testicle Festival. In another life, I worked for a Saudi investment firm that was trying to become the first privately owned Saudi firm in the U.S. And one of my travels, I've traveled to Dubai, and they have these little things called souks. And so I was there. I was like, okay, what would be something here that I wouldn't normally get, and what do people eat? And it's going to sound kind of weird, but it was monkey brains. And it was.
You could have left out the kinda.
Yeah, it was weird. It was weird. It tasted okay. It was weird. It was one of those things. So I don't expect to eat any brains. I don't necessarily eat sweet bread.
Not on my watch.
But
not on my watch.
I am a little country. Chicken fried steak, all that stuff. Anything that's good, I'm down for it.
No, we're gonna keep it simple.
All right.
Listen, next week we're gonna keep it simple. I absolutely tell you 100% simple. Barry Thompson, love you, brother. We will talk to you next week, and I'll see you next week.
Yes, you will.
Thanks for doing that. That's one-on-one. Up next, the Don't Punt Hour. The Morning Pierce Snell will take you through until 8 o'clock here on The Ticket.